Postmodern family, and today is my 22-week bump update. If you like watching videos about pregnancy, living in the UK as Americans, feel free to subscribe and give me a like on my video. Okay. Let's get started.
Hi.
Hi! It's time for a bump update. I am 24 weeks today pregnant, and it has been really smooth, but I wanted to talk to you a couple of things that have been going on in the past 2 weeks. So the first thing is that the baby is so active, and I feel the baby move all the time that I wonder if the baby's sleeping at all. And especially when I lie on my back, they never advise you to lie on your back when you're around, when you're into your 3rd trimester. I'm still in my 2nd trimester. I'm not so big yet, I think, and I find lying on my back like the most comfortable position. The problem with lying on your back is if the baby is quite large or heavy and you're lying on your back, it may press on those vessels or arteries that are feeding the placenta, and the baby will not be receiving as much nutrients or oxygen as it should be getting. And unfortunately, you as a mother can't really tell that there's a problem because it's not a problem for you. This is according to what my chiropractor told me, but basically it's not good for the baby for mothers to sleep on their back, and so try to sleep on your side. So I've been trying to sleep on my side, and I found it really difficult. Side sleeping is really uncomfortable for me. I think it's because I just feel like I have a long distance here, so I need lots of support. But then when I go and move, because I move around a lot at night, then when I move to my back, my head feels like it's sticking forward because my pillows are so high. So if you guys have any suggestions as a solution, that would be great, because I used to have this special pillow that kind of had thick edges and a thin middle. I don't know where that pillow went. I have to go look for it. I don't know where it is, and maybe that would be a solution. I just want to glow about my chiropractor. In the office, there were just articles posted up on the bulletin board, and they were about topics that I feel like most people who deal with babies and pregnancy just don't talk about. For example, why cereal or porridge is probably the worst thing you can feed your baby to start out. Why that's not a healthy thing. I don't know why so many people are recommending that you feed your baby cereal as their first solid food. Baby wearing, they suggested baby wearing as a great option for helping your baby transition into life outside the womb. I feel like their approach to pregnancy, their approach to healthy living is a natural approach. There's real science to your body's alignment and how if you're misaligned, that can affect your organs really, because all your nervous system is connected to your spine. And if something's not aligned really in that balance or alignment, then something's going to suffer and it may affect your organs. So some people with digestive problems who see a chiropractor end up getting that fixed instead of being prescribed so many different digestive medicines. Maybe all they needed was to be realigned properly. Another thing that's been working really well is the magnesium that I've been taking. So I talked about my magnesium liquid in my last video on 22 weeks pregnant with 5 pregnancy products, and let me tell you, it has been working really well, because I know this because I ran out for 2 days, and during those 2 days where I didn't get the magnesium supplement, I would wake up in the middle of the night and feel like my legs are starting to tense up or freeze up, and I would carefully try and change my position without triggering any sort of Charlie horse or leg cramping. So I've really enjoyed my magnesium. I ordered 4 more bottles of it from Amazon, and that came in quickly, and I was able to get right back on my magnesium supplement. So I'm really happy with that. Another thing that I've been really pleased with is we had another positive birth movement meeting, and this time it was about home birth. So we actually got to brainstorm what our gold standard home birth team would look like, and what the services would allow, what kind of training the home birth midwives would have, what kind of support they would have, and how they would support the moms who are looking to have a home birth. I think staying relaxed and stress-free during a birth is one of the most important things you can do and plan for your birth. And one of the ways that I feel less stressed out is having more knowledge and having more understanding and having more familiarity. So I've been seeing now more midwives who work in this area, their faces, getting to hear what they're thinking, getting to see what their philosophy is on midwifery, and I've been quite eased and impressed by that I feel like I would be more inclined now to have an NHS midwife attend my home birth. Now, I did tell them at this last meeting that we are planning to record the birth, and that it would be a great resource for them that they could actually use to promote home birth in the area, showing NHS midwives providing great care. Birth is such an amazing experience. I'm in a lot of birth groups on Facebook and also natural groups, and one of the posts that I saw recently was how many people want to have another baby just for the birth experience again. And a lot of people said that they just loved their birth experience. And what an encouragement that is, because it actually does make people want to have more children. And I honestly, truly believe that all children are a blessing, and that the more children you have, the more blessings you have. And I think that if we had that mentality to have more children, because we are impressing upon them the values that are given to us, taught to us by the Word of God, and that we can train them up to be disciples of Jesus. I really hope that Christian families especially start to have more and more children. And how do they do that? I think it's by having a great birth experience. And how do they do that? I think it's by becoming educated in what birth is supposed to look like naturally. So that's why I'm a birth teacher for the Bradley Method, and I love supporting my birth students that way. So thanks so much for watching my 24-week bump update. I hope you enjoyed some of the insights I had. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your suggestions on my sleep solution. I am also making, my next video is going to be on 5 girl names and 5 boy names that I like but I won't be using. And I hope you guys would enjoy that special. And thanks so much for watching. Bye!